checking on my phone, making myself look crazy on the phone. I heard, let me see if I can pull this up. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can do it on this live. That sucks. Um, I was listening to a song that Ryan Upchurch did called The Rooster, and it's a cover song from Alice in Chains. And it's one of the greatest rock and roll songs ever written. And he does a fucking amazing job. And I literally just wanted to react to the song, but for whatever reason, I can't share my screen. I wonder how that would work on a cloned phone, right? If this phone was cloned. See, I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of stuff. So I'm just speculating because I'm crazy. Yeah, dude, I really wanted to react to that song by Ryan Upchurch covering Alice in Chains called The Rooster. He does a very fucking good job in that song. And that is a really hard song to do. A really fucking hard song to do. Crap. Buddy, every chance you get, you come in here and you gotta give me a fucking jab. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, buddy. No. I was trying to react to the song and I don't know, man. My dude, I gotta just reset everything. It sucks, but I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do it. But we should do a little live chat. I'm down, I guess, sometime. But you should call me. Call me anytime, Corrupt. Like whenever you got 20 minutes to spare, call me. I'll pick up the phone. I might think it's a fucking hacker at first, so maybe you might have to call me 3 times, but I will pick it up. For sure, dude. You know? Yeah, buddy. Just the more I watch this, I don't want to make my channel just about this either, right? Like I'm thinking about doing some different things. But it did just pique my curiosity and just the way, like, dude, I get to hear some things, that aren't really on the internet. And it makes sense. Like nothing that's completely fucking, but there's some shit I've heard about that makes sense, and it's like, oh wow. And dude, I'm telling you, the music industry is the shadiest industry ever. It's literally people pimping other people. Like if the one thing about the music industry, you see people with talent, and they're gonna get like leached off of by people that know how to market their talent, right? So and that's like that's huge in that industry, right? It's like it's the main cog in the wheel of the fame machine, because that's what it is. It is a fame machine. Like, dude, a lot of these fucking guys play multiple actors, if you ask me. They play multiple actors. Like, did you ever see Tupac in the beginning? What he was like? Dude, the guy was... The interviews of Tupac at 18 years old, he was extremely flamboyant and very feminine. He was an actor, and he was talking about acting. He was at some New York prestigious acting school, and they asked him, he had to miss school or something, and he's like, oh, but I'm an actor. And dude, it's not the Tupac you see on the fucking videos, I'm telling you. It's a total different person. So, Paul McCartney, Billy Shears, played 3 different characters. Played 3 different public characters. They weren't super popular, but he played Paul McCartney, which was immensely popular, almost religious like in popularity. And then he played what Vivian Stanshall in the Bonzo Dog Band, and then he was Billy. So he had three different characters that he that he plays, dude. And have you ever seen this, the Kurt Cobain thing? And it's all these guys have this mysterious death. Even Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison's father was um, was Admiral Steve Morrison, and Admiral Steve Morrison was in charge of the Bay of Tonkin incident. The Bay of Tonkin incident was an incident that was publicized that started the ground troops, 600,000 or something ground troops for Vietnam. And this Bay of Tonkin incident, it didn't really happen. It was just reported to have happened. It was a false flag. A false flag is when, say, a country attacks itself so they can get into war with a country they're trying to take over for whatever reason. It gives them an excuse, right? 9/11, Pearl Harbor, these were all false flags. The assassination of what's his name, Duke of France, Ferdinand or whatever. All this shit. It's the same playbook, dude. But these guys all play different characters. And yeah, man, I wanted to react to this Ryan Upchurch song because I just thought he did a really good version of it. I'm still on the fence with the kid, man. I think it's a great talent, a really good talent, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't studied everything, but so I got an open mind, but I'm leaning towards this kid as, he's kind of fighting the fucking Illuminati, dude. Like this whole industry is full of snakes. Everything, man. And like, what do you think keeps these people young? It's crazy, dude. It's really crazy. Like, I don't even want to start talking about it. It's so fucking crazy. Like, people aren't ready to hear what I have to say. You know what I mean? People aren't ready to hear what I gotta say. So I'm just gonna, keep it light. And yeah, I want to focus on the music. Like, dude, are you kidding me? That guy pulled off fucking The Rooster. That is literally one of the best rock songs written. Even though I know a lot of this rock and roll is literally, the devil's music. This stuff is all tied into the grand conspiracy, right? Like, it really is, dude. Like, it makes the biblical stories fucking make sense. I'm serious. But, these are deep thoughts, and it would take me hours to explain it. But, like, okay, I just listened to fucking, wow, King Southern, that's crazy. I just listened to this, Wu-Tang Clan with the Beatles, dude, and with Pink Floyd. So if you think about that on an esoteric level and on a marketing level of when you think about the Beatles and Pink Floyd, you think, oh, these great bands that came from nothing. No, 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 no. These were weaponized fucking weapons designed by the military industrial complex to subvert populations, dude. That's what music was. And hip hop is the same thing. It literally, people mimic what they see on the TV, right? And on the videos and shit. So whatever they see and whatever is quote unquote popular, people are gonna mimic, they're gonna buy, they're gonna like, that's how it works. We're all like monkeys, just sort of copying the idiot box, really. It's kind of trippy. Yeah, man, there's a big demonic fucking shit going on right now, like with the narcissism and the I don't know, man. I there's this Satan's Little Season shit, and it makes a lot of sense even when you look at the buildings and shit. Like, these buildings were built by the Phoenicians, man, and the Phoenicians were the direct descendants of the Nephilim. And these Phoenicians are kept out of history, and they popped into every fucking culture there ever was, right? And this kind of information will changes history books, and what we've been taught in history is obviously a lie, and it could, this kind of shit breaks paradigms, like, oh, I believe this happened, so my people were this and this and that, like it makes those stories null and void, and when you start doing that, you're breaking down systems that are people's livelihoods too. Like, people, there's a whole industry on being a victim, or being a fucking, oh, this happened to us and this and that, and oh, poor this, poor that. It's all part of this communist mindset, man. It really is. Yeah, it's trippy. I was just, like I said, I was just trying to get on to do this reaction because, man, I thought he did a really good version of it. Like I said, I'm doing my research. I'm even listening to Adam's songs. I am not gonna lie, but the ones that move me are the ones by this Ryan dude. Like, really, the ones. If I was just to, and which I am, I think I'm one of the most unbiased people coming into this. Uh, yeah, the music's different, and but whatever. I wasn't expecting to do this live, really. I just kind of saw it was live, and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't able to share my screen. That was my objective today. I didn't have much to do today. I'm just sitting here in a van by the river, talking to myself, so I thought I'd throw the live on. Like, seriously, dude, I could come up with fucking miles of this shit, like years of this shit. So, but anyways, I'll let you go. There's only a couple people on here. Oh, wow. And I'm just gonna put this up with no pictures. Cheers.